Alright, here we go. Stop looking at my bald spot. We're going to talk about the cross elasticity of demand, how the price, percentage change in the price of A affects the percentage change in the Q of B. Sounds complicated, right? It's not. Alright, what we want to do first is know the relationships between prices and their substitutes. If the price of A, Coke, goes up, how does it affect the demand for B, Pepsi? Well, if Coke goes up, people stop buying as much Coke and they buy more Pepsi. The demand for Pepsi increases. Positive relationship. Alright, easy so far. If the price of A, Coke, goes down, well, what happens? More people buy Coke, right? Well, that means the demand for Pepsi will fall. Alright, positive relationship. Substitutes, easy. Now we got complements. These are easy too. If the price of PlayStation 3s goes up, the price of A goes up, well, what happens to the demand for PlayStation 3 games? Demand for B. Well, the demand for B goes down. Alright, check it out. Negative relationship. Well, what happens over here? Let's say the price of PlayStation 3s goes down. Well, that means more people are going to buy PlayStation 3s, so it increases the demand for PlayStation 3 games. The demand for B goes up. Negative relationship. Well, how does that work over here? Well, that means if the coefficient is positive, it's going to be a substitute. Check it out. The price of Coke goes up. Well, what happens to the demand for Pepsi? Goes up. Positive coefficient. Alright, now let's say that the price of Coke fell. Well, what would happen to the demand for Pepsi? It would fall too. You get a positive coefficient. Positive coefficients means substitute. Now, check it out over here. We can do the same thing, and I bet you're already thinking, well, what if the coefficient's negative? Yep, you guessed it, it is a complement. Not Mr. Richmond, you're so handsome. True, but that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about goods that go together. They have a negative relationship. Alright? Well, the price and the demand do anyways. So check it out. Let's say that the price of PlayStation 3s goes up. Well, what happens to the demand for PlayStation 3 games? They go down. Negative coefficient. Check out what happens over here. So let's say that the price of PlayStation 3s goes down. Well, more people now will demand PlayStation 3 games. Negative coefficient. Alright, so what happens when I get a negative coefficient? It means that they're complementary goods. Alright, you got it.